pick up some professional contracts to earn some.
It's a bit of a shop window for you, isn't it?
Well, definitely is.
So, a bunch of semi-pros, fortified by 2 Jamaican-born players each from Wimbledon, Derby and Portsmouth, plus Frank Sinclair from Chelsea, get a chance 90% of their colleagues back in England will never get. To walk, or rather dance, on the world.
The game, and they don't play very well without the ball. And I think if Jamaica had a little bit more quick passing in the midfield where they've had a lot of space, they could have punished them more.
It wasn't surprising when Croatia took the lead back.
It wasn't really, because they had a little bit of pressure and Jamaica would stick it away.
Goalie touched this, didn't it?
It's a great save by Barrett. He gets a lovely little fingertip there. Stanic is there. He gets a lucky bounce. So I thought the game was over then. I was interested to see how Jamaica reacted.
Come on then, big smile.
Well, the thing about it is Croatia allowed them back in the game. Croatia, the tempo of the game really suits that against Manchester United, and it was an absolutely fantastic
You
goal.
say it was the first creative Jamaica, but Robbie Earle himself had a terrific header earlier, didn't he?
Yeah, they were put it was from a corner. They had 2 or 3 corners in succession, and here it was another great header, and they defended it very well to get it off the line. It's just dropping in under the bar, and Croatia looked very suspect on crosses. I think if Jamaica can now believe a little bit more in themselves and attack them, because they were quite happy to play at a slow pace, but it shows what they can do. The first time they attacked them, Croatia looked all over the place, and I'm looking forward to the second half.
You're beginning to fancy them, I know, I can't believe this. Now, Barry, to be fair to Croatia, they had several chances. They also hit the bar.
Yeah, Suka, for me, he's played very well, and he looks really dangerous. And it's Suka here plays the ball, and it's Stanic who gets out and actually pulls it back. And Soldo comes from nowhere. He's joined in from the back 4. He is playing centre-half. He's joining like Bilic did earlier on. He's hit the ball, and he's very unlucky, but...
Keeper had it covered.
Yeah, he did not. But Croatia, for me, if they could step up the tempo, if they could really make the passing and the possession count, then I think they could wipe Jamaica, off the face of the earth. Is that right, John?
But Croatia wouldn't play that way. They were happy at 1-0. They won't step up the tempo, and Jamaica now has a little bit of self-belief, and that goal at half-time is just a tonic we need.
This atmosphere out here is wonderful as well, lads, isn't it? Really, really wonderful atmosphere that we have here this evening.
Yeah, it is. There's lovely colour, isn't there?
You can see the Jamaicans. I've got my flag as well. I was waving it just like them. I mean, it's fantastic because the colours, the contrasting colours are nice as well.
Actually, if we can see this goal there, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, they struggled actually to win that game because Japan had a few chances late on, but there'll be a force.
And Barry, Yugoslavia won, Iran 0 in group.
It's all about winning your first game. It's all about getting 3 points. And as we've seen today,
it's going to win this one.
It's not easy. Well,
in Lens, when Croatia, themselves debutants in the finals, Reggae boys were dancing again at half-time after Wimbledon's Robbie Earle leapt highest to equalise. Despite playing the more enterprising football, another Premiership player, Derby's Dion Burton, should have put Jamaica back in the game, but he headed wide from a perfect cross by Portsmouth's Paul Hall. The beat goes on for the Reggae boys.
I mean, we knew what was coming. We knew that they were coming, how many were coming and things like that. Since we've qualified, even the qualifying stages, fans that would come out in Jamaica and things like that, they were just phenomenal, really. And so, that gave us a lift, but, when you're on such a big stage like this, you've got to lift yourselves again.
Had Dali not dallied, Iran could have produced one of these shocks of the round. Andrew James, BBC News.
And that win for Yugoslavia leaves them on top of Group F. Germany and the United States of America meet in Paris later today. In Group H, Croatia and Argentina lead the way with 3 points each behind yesterday's brave losers, Japan and Jamaica. Well, whilst England have yet to get underway, Scotland are just 24 hours away from their second game of the competition. Today they travel to Bordeaux prior to their match tomorrow against Norway. Lose and they're out.
In the cafes of San Remo.
Didn't they? I went, oh, and he's gone.
He was about to. You didn't get your glass of champagne today, did you? John bought